In this week's video, I'm doing a match analysis of Bayern versus Liverpool. I wanted to try something new to see what you guys like and what you guys want to see. So let me know in the comments. The match that I'm playing in the background right now is the way the game should have ended in real life. I conceded a goal earlier on, and halfway through I was honestly thinking of quitting this game. But in the second half, Liverpool came alive and the game finished 3-1. So stick around to the end to see all the action. If you heard that this match ended in 0-0, don't be fooled by that scoreline. This was actually a really good match, depending on who you were rooting for. I personally was rooting for Liverpool because, one, traditionally in the past 10 years, they would be the underdogs in this situation. Plus, I just like the pace and the hunger of Liverpool. Thirdly, Liverpool still haven't won anything yet. They are probably not going to win the Premier League title. I hope they do, honestly, but City's just ruthless right now. So, I remember the days with Stevie G when he slipped up and they lost the Premier League title a few years ago. And then last year, they went to the finals against Real Madrid. Salah's arm got dislocated by the arch nemesis of everybody, Sergio Ramos. And they just lost the drive after that. Bale scored a wicked goal. Karius was, I don't know what he was doing in that game. But yeah, so I just want Liverpool to win something. But this game was really exciting, honestly. At the end of the game, I can honestly say Liverpool had the better chances. For sure. For sure they did. Gnabry killed Robertson in the first half. That was pretty much the best chance for Bayern, when he killed Robertson and crossed the ball in. And then Liverpool almost scored their own goal. I thought it was Lewandowski who hit the ball on Alisson, but that wasn't the case. Alisson didn't know anything about that ball when it came in. Speaking of Alisson, I don't know what he was trying to do in the first half. If he was trying to be more like Neuer or what. But no one else can be like Neuer right now. Only Neuer is Neuer. He was just playing around the box, passing out the ball, being too cute. He gave up the ball, especially one time. They're lucky. They're just really lucky. I'm glad he calmed down in the second half and stopped trying to be like Karius. So Alisson just needs to relax, be more like a goalkeeper, be more simple, just out the ball for the next game. Don't be cute at the Allianz Arena. Mane had the ball bobble up in the box and he kicked it with his left foot, which he was just adjusting to the situation. Honestly, we all like to complain when a striker misses a shot so easy and so close to the goal. But let's be honest, I mean, especially for me who sucks at playing football in real life, I know I'd probably do the same thing, if not worse, you know. But overall, Liverpool played a good game. My main problem with Liverpool usually, and honestly with most games that I watch, is just the final product. Liverpool had some good battles in the midfield. Keita is honestly one of my favorite midfielders, even though he doesn't really score and he doesn't really seem like he has that much of an influence. But if you see the way he runs at defenders, he killed like 2 midfielders on the way to the goal yesterday. But it didn't result in a goal, but it was fun to watch. All Liverpool needs to do when they go back to Germany is do the exact same thing they did in this first leg, except score goals. That's it. And as long as Alisson doesn't play around with the ball, I think we're good. That's it. Especially since Bayern didn't score an away goal, they're in a perfect spot. And then another thing, Bayern isn't the same Bayern as it was back in 2013 and beyond. Back when Lahm was there, Lahm was the captain, Hummels and Subasic was a team, a tag team. Robin and Ribery were unstoppable. I used to love watching those guys play together. I'm not even a Bayern Munich fan per se. I just personally, as I said before, like seeing when teams try their hardest to win a trophy. I like to see them win a trophy eventually. And Bayern went to final after Champions League final and kept losing. So I just felt sorry for them. And I knew they were good, and I was afraid that they would never get another opportunity again. So when they went up with Dortmund, which I also like Dortmund, but when they went against Dortmund, I wanted them to win, and they did. When Robin split Hummels and Subasic to score the winner in that 2013 final, that was first of all, that was my first official Champions League final watching live, and I was so excited. Robin deserved it, especially the fact that he lost the World Cup in 2010 to Spain, which also Spain deserved it. But I was just happy for Robin. I was just happy for Ribery, but it's just not the same Bayern. Bayern hasn't found anyone to replace those two yet. Not the same drive, the same agility, ruthlessness, the audacity of Robin to run down the right hand side, stop, look his defenders dead in the eye, and start wiggling his way to the goal and score the curve ball that he always does, which everyone can predict but most people can't stop him from doing. Yeah, they don't really have those type of people. The closest people I've seen to replacing him and Ribery are Coleman and Gnabry. I like Coleman. Coleman is fast, and Gnabry has found the best form he has ever had in his football career at Bayern, but they still don't have it yet. They need to just keep working on those two. So that's a silver lining for Liverpool. Lewandowski is still great. He didn't really do much in this game. He might get some motivation from the fans. I was gonna say he might need some motivation from the fans to score, and he'll probably get it. So that's one thing. And then I heard that Liverpool have lost all of their away games. That's kind of worrisome. But this game isn't played off statistics. These games are played directly off a live game. So all Liverpool has to do is just go and be ruthless in the next game. I think they got it. Odds are Bayern are probably going to win because they have more experience. But I'm still rooting for Liverpool. Anyways, guys, this game that I'm actually playing right now ended 3-1. I'd be happy if that's how the game ended in real life. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Enjoy the rest of the video and get ready for some more next week.
Wijnaldum into the attacking third.
The referee has indicated,
and the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
Added time.
Mohamed Salah. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. They can be quick on the break now. Thomas Müller, who can gallop with the ball at his feet. Lewandowski. With good vision. Needs to stay cool now. Oh, it's got to be guiding it through the defenders. Goal! And they are really bossing the game now. Replay confirming for us here that the goalkeeper did get a touch, but not strong enough to keep the ball out of his net.
Well, he is his own harshest critic, this lad, and he'll blame himself for that, I think, having got a touch.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. That's the final whistle from the referee. Liverpool have won. There's nothing like that feeling of victory. It's less so, of course, in a friendly game, but... Slipped through. That is one of the great saves.
Had no...